Okay, this is Andrew. This is Project 5. It's going to be Active Directory, DHCP, and DNS. And basically, we're going to be following this set of videos that we discussed before. You should have watched 1 through 6 at this point. This is going to start to give you the necessary background. We're going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 for this project. Video 7 is going to be installing Active Directory, DNS, and DHCP. Video 8 is basic DHCP setup. Video 9 is using DNS server. And video 10 is adding Windows computers to a Windows server. So obviously you can see this is only a bare bones introduction, and you can see this goes on and on. But I think up through video 10 will meet the requirements of what we need to do for this course. And I think it's going to give you the basic foundations and understanding of what Active Directory is, how to get around in it, and after this you should be able to take it as far as you want. Which gets me back to another is this is so direct that anybody should be able to do it. You just got to follow the videos and do this write-up. The bad thing about that is it could take away some of the challenge, so I've done it both ways before, made it pretty challenging, but I think this material is so important to understand at a basic foundation level that once you get started on it, then you can get into, really challenging whatever you want to do, but you got to get started first. And that's my goal here is I'm trying to get you started and meet the requirements of the assignment, which are, go back to this page in the shell, and you will see what the requirements are. So basically, we're using 2012. In case you don't know, they basically, except for 23, they basically release Microsoft Server every 4 years, and then the R is the 2 years. So 2012 R would actually be 2014. So 2016 is due soon, and it's going to match Windows 10. Again, go ahead and read this. This is how I'm supposed to grade it. Okay, so the assignment setup is, before you can start this assignment, this is what you should have done. You should have completed Project 2, downloaded 2012, and installed a virtual machine in VirtualBox. Okay, downloaded Windows Client, preferably Windows 8 Professional, installed it on a VirtualBox. So you should have Windows Client right here, Windows servers here, and this is your host machine, a virtual link of some type between them. I didn't specify exactly how you have to do your virtual links, so that's up to you. And you should have verified the virtual link is working correctly between the client and server. Okay, you should have read the text and watched and understood the material up through video 6 in the Windows Server 2012 video series that I've discussed. Again, like I said, that's probably one of the best introductions to get you started in Windows servers, Active Directory that I've ever seen, that I'm aware of. I don't know a better presentation that'll get you started. Okay, so the outline of this assignment is we'll use the virtual environment created in Project 2 to implement and follow the server videos to install Active Directory, DHCP, and DNS to create a Windows 2012 domain controller. Okay, so start in video 7. Okay, I'm not going to list all the steps. Follow the details in the videos because I want you to watch the videos. I don't want you to just click through steps that I'm doing here. But basically, open your VirtualBox environment from Lab 2. Click on the Server 2012 at the bottom and click on Server Manager, and you should see this window. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that and attach that to your write-up. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is change the server name. Follow his video, do that, take a screenshot of where you change the server name. Okay, then you want to install Active Directory, DNS, DHCP. Follow his steps and you'll go ahead and do that. And then promote your server to a domain controller. Use the domain name CU and your last name .com. Mine would be cuschlegel.com, okay? Then when you get to this screen, follow everything through till you get to this screen, and then go ahead and click on ADDS. Go ahead and click that one and take a screenshot. Click DHCP, take a screenshot. Click DNS, take a screenshot. And then go up to Tools, and you'll see that menu, and take a screenshot there and attach the video. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I've verified. You want to take a screenshot of Tools here. So when you see this, take a screenshot to show me your dashboard, then Tools to show the menu here. And then after you go through his steps and add everything, Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, then you want to take another shot of the tools and see that those showed up in the tools section. Okay, so now after video 7, before proceeding to video 8, label each section and the appropriate screenshots. Decide what you're doing in that section and why. Attach all the required screenshots to your write-up. Then write a conclusion for video 7. Describe everything you've done to this point and why. So, again, you're just following the steps that he does, but the point of this write-up in this screenshot is to show me that you did it, that you went through it, that you're not just copying his. So everywhere he uses IP addresses, names, domain names, anything like that, I want you to use something different. Use yours. And, you know, go through it with the mentality that the more screenshots you show me, the better. The ones I've asked for are mandatory, but you may find it helpful to include other ones. And if you have problems somewhere in the process, go ahead and include those screenshots as well and discuss those in the conclusion and how you overcame the problem. Okay, so video 8, again, I won't list everything. Just define your network, okay? You're going to have a virtual network with your server and your client, and a virtual link, and then you're going to have maybe a printer and a router out to the internet, whatever you have. And include all your IP addresses, include your default gateways, servers, clients, virtual environment, primary DNS server, secondary DNS server. You should be able to do all of this at this point. I mean, this is just a small network. You should be able to provide IP addressing for it and know the names of everything. Okay, so again, we're on video 8. You want to verify or enter the IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, preferred DNS server, and alternate DNS server. Watch the videos if you have any confusion there. The only thing he doesn't discuss in detail is default gateway. You should know what a default gateway is by now, but if you don't, you can Google that. Okay. So write-up actions. Everything in red is an action so that you have to include on your write-up. So take this screenshot and include it on your write-up. Describe what the default gateway is and why you need it. Okay, set the DHCP scope. Keep navigating. Follow his videos. Navigate till you get to this window. Set the scope. You'll notice this is a little different. In Cisco, you just define the network, and then everything in that network is included in the scope, and then you just exclude the addresses you want to. Well, this, you're actually defining a scope, right? And then you're given the option to exclude. So describe why would you use excluded addresses here. Why is it a little different than Cisco? What you think, you know, just think about it a little. Okay, so add your DNS server IP address. So keep navigating until you get to this window. Add your DNS server IP address. That should have come back from, it should have been the same as you included on this page back when you drew your network. Let's see here. Right here. So go ahead and, you know, do that, include that. Take a screenshot of that with when you add it. Okay, then navigate to video 8. Use video 8 to navigate to the following window. Take a screenshot of that for me. And then go to this window, hit renew, verify in 2012 server that the client pulled an IP address. So you should have your DHCP up and working now. Alright, so the same steps. Label each section appropriate. Screenshots, attach all required screenshots to the write-up, then write a conclusion for video 8. Describe everything you've done to this point. You know the drill. Then move on to video 9. Same thing, I'm not going to list all the steps. I want you to watch the videos. Navigate to this window. Show the name and IP addresses of all the computers on your networks. Okay. This is Introduction to DNS Server on videos. On Windows, watch video 9, please. Take this screenshot, attach it to the write-up. Okay, so now just follow again through the videos. The following window, do his printer example. Include the printer ping. So again, you won't get a successful ping because it's not actually on the network, but it should resolve the name to an IP address. Include any other experiments that you like here. Take this shot to the right, attach it, and also attach any pings that you did here from the command prompt. Same thing, label each section, appropriate screenshots, describe what you're doing in that section and why, attach all the required screenshots to your write-up, describe everything that you've done to this point and why. Okay, video 10. So, you know, explain everything you have up to this point, and then now what you're going to do is be able to add Windows computers to a Windows Server domain. So use video 10 to navigate here. What you want to do is verify that your client is pulling from the correct domain. Okay, you'll see that right here. So take this shot and this should be your domain. Okay, then follow his steps, join your virtual client to the domain that you created, name your client PC Client A, restart your Client A, and capture the following screen right here. Then what you want to do is follow his steps and navigate here. Show me a screenshot of this window right here. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. Then after completing 10 for your write-up, again, label each section while you're doing it. Attached all the screenshots to your write-up. Then write a conclusion for video 10. Describe everything you've done to this point and why. And then do a final conclusion for the whole project. Again, I urge you to at least watch some more of those videos here, especially if you have the time and you want to go further with Microsoft, because this is good stuff and it'll really get you started with Microsoft Active Directory, Microsoft Server. And be aware, 2016 is upon us. Okay, thank you for your time. Have fun with this project. You know, the requirements are to meet the requirements of this assignment and to get you familiar with Windows Server 2012. And I hope this helps you out. Thanks.